Someone just insulted you. Instantly, your heart races, your blood pressure spikes, and your biology screams at you to fire back and defend yourself. You have likely been told your entire life that reacting, shouting, and displaying anger are signs of strength. That is a lie. Anger is actually a massive vulnerability. The moment you lose your temper, you surrender the remote control of your nervous system directly to the person who attacked you. A leader driven by emotional reactions is dead on arrival. By shouting or scrambling to justify yourself, you validate their attack and let their opinion dictate your reality. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius understood this. He managed vast armies and political enemies precisely because he never let his ego dictate his actions. Today, we will use his philosophy to construct a three-step behavioral framework designed to dismantle a manipulator's attack silently. By memorizing these precise steps, you will stop being reactive prey and become an entirely untouchable target. Before we get to the three tactics, there is a strict prerequisite. You can memorize every perfect response, but if your hands are shaking and your voice is trembling, the tactics will fail. To prevent that physical anxiety, you have to build what Aurelius called the inner citadel, a mental fortress. This diagram shows how an insult actually functions mechanically. It is just physical sound waves traveling through the air and hitting a solid wall. You are observing a primate vibrating its vocal cords to move air from one side of a room to the other. Why should moving air dictate your heart rate? Recognizing that an insult is just a mechanical, physical phenomenon neutralizes the emotional threat before it even reaches you. Now we execute step 1, the void. The human mind has an absolute horror of empty space and will naturally panic in the absence of a reaction. When the insult lands, do nothing. Maintain dead eye contact, freeze your facial features, and do not speak. In your head, calmly count 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 seconds will feel like an hour to your aggressor. Faced with that unnatural silence, they will stumble, attempt to apologize, or awkwardly repeat themselves as they sit in the profound discomfort of their own hostility. You have weaponized silence. You've broken their momentum and stripped away their power without lifting a single finger. Step 2 is psychological judo. Just like in the martial art, you do not block your opponent's force. You pull them forward until they collapse under their own weight. When someone attacks you, they expect you to resist. Defending yourself is an admission of vulnerability that proves their judgment holds authority over you. Do not resist. Instead, calmly and neutrally agree with their subjective judgment. If they call you difficult, look at them and say, "Yes, I do have a tendency to be difficult." Here is the failure point. If you use a sarcastic or angry tone, the trap backfires. Your delivery must remain completely flat and neutral. By accepting the label, you become a ghost. Your attacker swings at empty air, loses their balance, and realizes you cannot be touched. Step 3 is the benevolent spotlight. Anger is almost always a mask, a defense mechanism to hide a deep personal insecurity or fear. Instead of arguing the insult, target that underlying fear directly. Wait exactly 2 seconds, hold eye contact, and shift your posture to show sincere clinical pity. Then ask them, "Is everything okay? You seem really upset right now." The dynamic in the room shifts instantly. You leave the role of the victim and step into the role of a stoic doctor observing a child throwing a tantrum. If they continue to yell, they publicly confirm your diagnosis. Their own instability cements your absolute control over the situation. These 3 techniques, the void, the agreement trap, and the benevolent spotlight, provide a practical way to regain control when your ego is under fire. This logic works best when anchored in the legacy of leaders who built mental empires that far outlasted their physical ones. In an environment that often rewards immediate outrage and viral conflict, these quiet, stoic responses are rarely practiced. For those looking to deepen their understanding of this mental framework, we have built a community on Patreon to discuss these strategies in detail. You have been shown how to stop being a reactive target. The choice now is whether to follow the impulse to strike back or to govern your own mind.